You're listening to Do This First, a daily personal development podcast that focuses on science-backed, actionable steps towards your best year ever. Hi, I'm Santa, your host. It is 23 days away till the end of 2024. Today we're going to continue with our micro series of Finishing Strong. And for the last couple of podcast episodes, we've really been hyper-focused on advice from people who have been exemplars in their chosen fields throughout history. Today, we're going to talk about the chairman of the board and his advice. I listen to him throughout the year, but especially around the holiday season because he has some of the very best songs. And of course, I'm talking about Old Blue Eyes, Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra is often hailed as one of the greatest entertainers of the 20th century. He left an indelible mark on the world of music, film, and pop culture as well. Obviously known for his velvet voice, his charisma, his stage presence, and his unforgettable, timeless songs. Sinatra, of course, is affectionately known as the chairman of the board, but his journey is one from humble beginnings and from an immigrant family. He was born on December 12, 1915 in New Jersey. His family was basically a working class family, and he developed a passion for music early on. He was inspired by Bing Crosby, who absolutely has the best version of White Christmas ever, and Billie Holiday. Sinatra honed his vocal skills during his teenage years, and his big break came in 1935 when he joined the Tommy Dorsey Orchestra. There he gained immense popularity, and his smooth combination of his tenor voice and Dorsey's big band sound allowed Sinatra to really showcase his impressive vocal range and emotional delivery. The latter is really what sealed the deal for him, because at that time, in the 40s, there weren't a lot of emotive singers. His first hit basically catapulted him to the top of the charts, and it was titled I'll Never Smile Again, and that was with the Tommy Dorsey Orchestra, and it was back in 1940. The song established Sinatra as a solo artist. His subsequent solo career took off in the 1940s with classics such as Night and Day, All of Me, and Come Fly With Me. By the end of the decade, Sinatra had become one of the most popular and one of the most recognizable voices in the United States and in the world. Sinatra's rise to fame can be attributed to a blend of talent, hard work, and lots of charisma. He was a pioneer in adapting popular music styles, and his ability to connect emotionally, which I had called out, was really what set him apart. He was able to connect with his audience, and in a way that Bing Crosby and all of the others at the time were not able to do. His groundbreaking approach of combining popular trends in his music along with his emotional vocal delivery also led him to a string of successful films that really showcase how multifaceted he truly was. He also won an Oscar, and that was for the movie From Here to Eternity, which he played a supporting role. But if you're an old movie buff like I am, I love film noir. One of the very best movies, in my humble opinion, that Frank Sinatra has ever played in was The Man with the Golden Arm. And you can rent that, I believe, on YouTube. It was an amazing performance and groundbreaking for the time. Sinatra lived to tell. He lived a very full life, lived till 81 or 82. And he really, truly was able to live to tell. And his advice in a lot of different areas of life, I think, is very notable to share and talk about. One of the best pieces of advice that he's given, and it's a quote that has been quoted and misquoted too throughout the decades, and it's this: the best revenge is massive success. This quote really reflects the tenacity and determination that characterized Frank Sinatra's life, encouraging us to pursue our passions despite adversity. It goes along with don't be bitter, be better, right? It's the same idea, the same feeling. Sinatra's words suggest that when faced with challenges, whether they come from personal relationships or professional setbacks or even societal obstacles, seeking revenge through negative actions or ill will is less effective than channeling energy into constructive endeavors. Instead of dwelling on grievances or seeking retaliation against those who have wronged you in one way or another, focusing on self-improvement and success can provide a more fulfilling path forward. Absolutely. The quote conveys a sense of empowerment. It encourages us to rise above our circumstances and prove our worth, not through direct confrontation, but by excelling in our chosen fields. This perspective aligns with the idea that success can serve as validation and a powerful response to criticism or even injustices. Achieving notable success can effectively silence detractors and demonstrate personal strength and capability. Don't be bitter, be better. Another piece of advice that Frank gave that I think is very good as well. I think the best thing that you can do is find a person who loves you for exactly what you are. His belief in love's power is evident in many songs and his relationships, advocating for authentic connections. This deep statement reflects Frank Sinatra's understanding of love and relationships, emphasizing the importance of authenticity in human connections. In a world often beset by superficiality and societal pressures to conform, Sinatra championed the idea that true love flourishes when you are accepted for your genuine self. Sinatra's perspective points to the fact that external achievements are commendable and they should be sought, absolutely. But the greatest source of joy and strength in life comes from authentic connections with those who embrace us wholly. Another great adage from Frank Sinatra: take a deep breath, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again. This quote encapsulates a deep yet simple philosophy for resilience and growth that Frank Sinatra often conveyed through his life and music. It really is an empowering thought that life setbacks are a universal experience and that the key to overcoming adversity lies really in our ability to regain our composure and start again. The imagery of taking a deep breath highlights the importance of grounding ourselves in the present moment, providing clarity and emotional stability before moving forward. This step emphasizes the necessity of pausing to acknowledge our struggles, allowing us also to reflect on what went wrong and what we can learn from those experiences. Picking yourself up and dusting off speaks to the necessity of maintaining dignity as well and respect for yourself in the face of failure. It encourages us to view setbacks not as permanent defeats, but rather as opportunities for growth and a chance to begin again, armed with newfound knowledge and insight that we can apply on our journey as we move forward. This attitude is vital in a world that often emphasizes perfectionism and immediate success. Sinatra's own life is a testament to this philosophy. He faced numerous challenges from the very start, especially his romantic failures. I think he was married like 3 or 4 times. Yet he continued to rise each and every occasion, often reinventing himself in the process. Starting all over again is ultimately an affirmation of hope and possibility. It conveys that every ending can also be a beginning, inviting us to embrace change and the potential for renewal. Sinatra's enduring legacy is a testament to the power of this mindset. His ability to navigate the ups and downs of fame, reinvent his musical style, and evolve as an artist speaks volumes about the value of resilience. Through his quote, he encourages us to harness our inner strength and perseverance, affirming that no matter how difficult the journey may be, we have the capacity to begin anew and forge a path forward. It's a powerful call to action that resonates deeply with anyone facing challenges, emphasizing that with courage and determination, we can transform our struggles into stepping stones towards success and fulfillment. Sinatra's legacy endures through his music, his larger-than-life persona, and his cultural impact, which is still felt even today. His songs remain timeless, frequently revisited and enjoyed by new audiences. The combination of his innovative approach to music, his stylistic influences on future artists, and his contributions to Hollywood film make him not just a performer, but a cultural icon with timeless advice that is applicable even today. If you like what you're hearing, don't forget to leave a review. You can also read a full transcript of this podcast episode and all of my podcast episodes on my blog. And that website is dothisfirst.life. And while you're there, sign up for one of my weekly newsletters. You can also listen to all of my podcast episodes on my website. You can also sign up for my YouTube channel, and my handle there is @dothisfirst. Tomorrow we'll continue with our micro series of finishing strong. Till tomorrow.
Moving past the rain, moving past the pain, or past the color blue. I see power in you. Past welded down. Look around, they can't be found. I see a champion in you. I see a champion in you.